All right, man. Let's get to it tonight. Tonight's night, baby. What Chris Cross says, so get up on these. But let's talk about the Al Haymon Espinoza beef. I got a little bit more clarification on that, and now all of a sudden that's holding up Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Also, Anthony Joshua Usyk fight week. We ain't been able to go live, so we'll talk about that. Also, like I said, we ain't been able to go live. We can talk about Adrien Broner whole pullout situation, and what um Javante Tank Davis said, and he kind of went back and forth with Ryan Garcia. But honestly, who really cares about that unless they actually going to throw down, right? So make sure you check out the Boxing 101 playlist on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and Twitter. All the information is in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that information inside the link tree. If you don't know, Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, roll the bottom Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link is in the description. So yeah, we can start off with an AB real quick. I ain't gonna be long. So apparently, we all knew AB pulled out. The rumor that makes the single most sense is simply he had like 7 pounds to cut, and he didn't want to cut no lower. They could have came to a compromise. It wasn't like he was a world title fight. He just didn't want to cut down no more, and understandably so. It's been rumors that he was BSing in camp. He wasn't taking it serious, and this, that, and the third, and he couldn't make the weight. He's not gonna go in there and compromise yourself if you can't make the weight. All right, so that's it. Also, you hear rumors about Premier Box Champions put a gag order on Adrien Broner. You hear that as well too. Like I said before, the one that make the singular most sense, and it could have been a collective of things, is simply Adrien Broner. Oh man, somebody showed the picture in the he showed a picture of him in the camp. Well, hold on, let me pull this up. I guess he just posted this. Shout out to Pound Sports Entertainment. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. He has some good interviews too. They've been showing this girl bending over, showing her cat on my Instagram all day, bro. It's been the first picture every time. Like, what the fuck she doing? Paying? Like, bro, I seen it once. I seen it twice. Jesus Christ. So, Adrien Broner just posted this. It's a good ass timing too. Shout out to Pound Sports Entertainment, man. It's a great time. So he just posted this. What says, despite how things ended, I just wanted to give myself a pat on the back because this is when camp first started 6 months ago to some weeks ago. I worked hard to get to where I am today, and I won't stop. I promise I'll be back soon. Oh, no. So apparently this is him, in the sign of shadow boxing. So, that's him. So he trying to kind of put to sleep that, in my opinion, he kind of trying to put to sleep that it wasn't no weight. Now they say they put a gag order on Adrien. I can nor say that's true or not, but it sounds true. After all the stuff he was talking about, how Al Haymon paid all his fighters and how they got allowances and stuff of that nature. Now that sound about right. So what Tank said, bro, stand on it. Like, I mean, why is he continue to delete? Why you deleting? Why you posting something and deleting? You grown ass man, bro. He always do that shit, man. We know you talking about Adrien Broner. We didn't need your clarification to deny, ignore, or to admit that you was talking about Adrien Broner. Who else just talked about mental health issues? Adrien Broner. Did you have something to say when it was Javante? When it was Danny Garcia? No. So I mean, like I said before, I don't think much of it. It was a big fight in America for us, and obviously for the media, the Anthony Joshua Usyk don't move the needle in the United States. Just an honest opinion. It doesn't move a needle. So don't your average shit, Only people that care about Anthony Joshua and Usyk is the hardcore boxing fans, and most of them don't really care about that. Because who really talking about it? Come on, who really talking about it? Not too many people. It's a good fight and all. It's a really good fight. It's a big fight. But then again, it's not American heavyweight champion. It's not nobody in America who made a stamp. Anthony Joshua got beat up and he got up out of there. That's who we do know. He got beat up and he got up out of there. He got up out of there. But to think about it, bro, I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't like it was a good fight. It's better. I mean, it's better than every fight that you can name that's for a vlogger, a writer, a media member. It is. In America, it's best for us. It's a huge fight over there. It's like Crawford and Spence fighting over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is over there, and that's in the Middle East. I don't even know what time this shit start. I'm interested. And as I say in the video, y'all gonna see tomorrow. You know, the best fight in the fall that's made is Eubanks and Conor Benn. Honest truth. I ain't like Eubanks saying he gonna try to make the weight on himself when he should use a nutritionist. But hey, sound like a built-in excuse already to me. But nonetheless, this was a big event. It's still a good card, but you know, it is what it is. And I find it hard pressed that Adrien Broner, they moved off to July 20th day, whatever it was, and they moved here and he still couldn't make the weight. And that might explain why they never announced the fight in Chicago. But who knows? It was just a good fight for niggas to get numbers. Let me be honest with you. That's it. It's a good fight to get numbers. I did not watch the last Joshua Usyk fight live. I watched it. I caught like parts of it live because I was out of town. You know, but Javante Tank, I was sitting next to him. Why would I say that shit? Because you a hoe. That's what it seemed like. You sit next to me, you could say that shit to my face. We grown ass men, and we fight, we fight. You know, I wouldn't talk about him, and then you delete it and all that shit, man. This new generation is something special, bro. Talk shit about you right while they right with you on social media. Like, nigga, we was just arm length away. What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, man. We gotta start. We need men to be men again. There's too many little boys and we got enough little 65 girls running around here. Real talk. Real talk. You know, and I ain't gonna pile on the Broner. I'll give a fuck less, to be honest. You know, this wasn't like no fight that was gonna make or break the boxing schedule. You know, it's about 3 cards on Saturday. Figueroa Lipias, it's not a bad cancellation price. A lot of action. Loser should retire, in my opinion. Navarrete, you know, he got a deal through Top Rank, left Zafner, guaranteeing his contract as Oscar Valdez to secure Stevenson. So the Stevenson fight still can happen. Heard it here first. They said Zafner allegedly was trying to lowball him. So now he with Top Rank now. No more options. He's straight with Top Rank. Zafner gone, for what I understand. And then obviously got the Joshua Usyk card on Saturday. So, you know, with AB, man, you know, I'm not disappointed. It didn't really fucking matter. At the end of the day, it wasn't like, you know, oh man, I don't know who fighting. They didn't even know no main American fights because the schedule ain't really been released. That you like, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I'm explaining kind of what's going on over there. So it wasn't a make or break, especially still nice outside. In a few more weeks, football gonna start, and I can give a fuck less after that. If it ain't nothing that catch my attention, or I ain't got shit going on, and I can pay attention to some stuff, I don't even remember seeing Jermaine Ortiz fight Jamil Heron. I don't remember no Barboza just fighting on ESPN. I was reading some of the articles about it. I just freaking remember, bro. So I used to watch every little hardcore fight. I only watch the shit that's important at this point. You know, I love the lower weight classes. Y'all don't want to hear about that, so I don't speak on that. But I just watch a fight that piqued my interest. This is straight up and down. I think I'm going to the Wilder fight, man, but them tickets filling up quick. them plane tickets, but we'll see. You always can fly in Jersey or some shit like that, or if you got to test the train or the bus, I'm good though. It's a nice flight. It's a nice flight from Detroit to Chicago to New York. It's like an hour, some like literally some change. But nigga, they taxing. This is about the same price for me to get out to Vegas and stay out in Vegas for November. But hit the link tree, like I said, right there. You can find me everywhere. Listen to this tomorrow morning on the podcast. Corey Palmer, what it do, dog? Ricky245, shout out to New York City. Davion Penn, what it do? Corey Palmer. Shout out to you being a member for 8 months. Appreciate you. Almost a year. Errol Spence still running from Terence Crawford. My boy Coach Malachi, subscribe to his channel. New Media Today, USA Boxing. Salute, brother. Salute. Corey Palmer, true. He said Usyk wins on points again. The world knows that. Let's be honest. I ain't sure about that. I think he should be gunning for a knockout. Too much money involved. Rob Rodriguez, salute. Conor Ben can't be F with. Chris Eubanks is going to bang that dude out. Come on. I don't know. Gotta wait and see. A pound or 2 or 3 pounds, whatever the hell they find, is tricky. Juice Lee, salute. But Tank just showed you what type of person he is. He talk all that shit about Floyd on the social media, but then they standing next to each other in the media thing or whatever, or in traffic, and he quiet as a church mouse. Come on. Oh yeah, I got your DM, Coach. I just seen it, bro. But I've lost my train of thought real quick. But yeah, Tank, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these niggas, man, internet niggas, man. Internet. Somebody said today, I guess they were saying on Ring IQ channel, I seen it on Twitter. He clipped it up. He said that long story short, Roberto Duran can beat Tank can beat Roberto Duran. I'm like, ain't a nigga, man. Matter of fact, ain't fighter not alive can beat Roberto Duran right now. Not live and going. That's active. It's damn sure in a PBC fight. If you talking about guys that can beat Roberto Duran, it's Golovkin on a puncher's chance. If we talking about 60 and below, Golovkin on a puncher's chance. And that's because he punt, but he probably eat the Golovkin's lunch. Canelo would have to rob him. He eat Canelo's lunch. Crawford might pose a couple problems, but he eventually figured that out. I just don't know enough about Crawford, to be honest. Golovkin and Canelo, I seen, to Gervonta Davis, bro, that fight don't go. That fight don't make it to the ring. Duran wins that fight before a weigh-in, before Punchki is 8, before sit-up man, before the ring walks, and then he ain't come. He'd beat the dog walking shit out of Tank. He will take Tank. He will take Tank and get that nigga old-fashioned clan ass whooping. It ain't, man. It damn sure ain't no outside like Crawford and Golovkin. And I'll just say Jamil Charlo. Just maybe fuck Jamil Charlo too. He beat him before he got to the ring too. He too mentally weak. He too mentally weak, bro. He been there, made him cry and commit. I'm gonna be quiet. He just made him cry. Nobody, man, it's very, very, very few fighters out there, bro. Very few fighters. Like Gervonta Davis at this point, this Tank might go on and be greatest fighter of all time. You never know. At this point, Roberto Duran will absolutely obliterate Gervonta Tank Davis before they threw a punch. How nasty he was, the macho-ness he had, the bravado he had. Hector Camacho caused a lot of fucking problems today. Boy, man, ain't a 35-pounder can whoop his ass right now. And he give welterweights hell too. He'd get a welterweight's hell too. It's a lot of them old niggas, man. Somebody like Donald Curry be hell today. Alexis Zagrell, hell today. I can just keep going on and on. Sorry, guys, to keep going on about Henry Armstrong, do we? That's self-freaking explanatory. That's self-explanatory. But Charles Burley, man, dudes like that, man, Shikama Brasilio, man, he'd be a fucking problem today, bro. Jake LaMotta would be a damn problem today. Man, me was talking about, oh, Mayweather the best. Man, shit. Sugar Ray Robinson been to kill fucking Peanut Head Floyd at welterweight. He been to murder that nigga, man. Just different breed, bro. Different breed. So we're gonna talk about Adrien Usyk, bro. That dude dressed like Goku when he came back from almost getting killed in Namek when he went to that other world. Remember when Goku came off the damn ship and shit? He had that outfit on, you know, and Trunks jumped in and shit and saved the day and all that shit. You know, but like I said, but it's a good fight. You know, it's a good fight. You know, it's a real good fight. It's a real good fight. You know, and I don't really like Anthony Joshua's body language, but him hitting the pads, bro, people read too much in that. He wasn't really doing no real pad work. And if he was, this is what I was talking about right here. This is what I was looking for. This is what Usyk looked like. He got the hell up on. Said, Kakarot, what are you wearing? That shit was funny. Get on with it. What he say? What new tricks have you found? That shit was hilarious, dude. Vegeta to go for real. But nonetheless, bro. It's a good fight, but I don't like AJ body language, bro. He talked about, man, if he's lefty, I would have killed him. But the one that I ain't like the most was when he said that this brother said that he said that I'm trying to pull it up, man. This dude said that it's been a long day. He said that he was gonna win, but then he said maybe. He said maybe. I'm like, what? He said, I'm claiming it now, but hopefully I win. And I'm just looking like, what? Either you speak in the 6-round knockout. He danced around that. Either Eddie Hearn, said that it's going to be a 6-round knockout. We're going to speak it into existence, but I don't know. And you're just thinking, you just listening to him like, bro, he don't have no confidence. He not confident, because if he really believed, if he go out there and 100% try to hurt him, it should be no doubt in his mind. Did you really go out there and try to outbox him? Come on. Once somebody smack in your mouth, you revert to back who you really are. And if you really a killer, you really nasty like that, come on. You really like that. And Anthony Joshua nice. He a nice guy. And in Britain, they got cameras on every corner. It's very safe. Yes, it's a lot of refugees and shit like that. Well, my objective is now you got fighters today saying, oh, my objective was never to hurt him. What the heck, man? What type of sport we in? We in boxing. How's your mom sleep? I'm sorry, man. You hear him sleeping. How is your objection not to hurt somebody? Come on. How is your objection not to inflict pain when you look like anybody in the square circle? When you anybody in that square circle, how is your objective not to put pain on the motherfucker? You don't get paid for overtime in box. Your purse the same. Your purse the same regardless. So how's your objective? How's your objective not to hurt somebody? This dude ain't had no issue with hurting your ass. So when you start looking into the psyche of Anthony Joshua, bro, I'm just following the money. But then again, I heard Eddie Hearn say something. Eddie Hearn talking about a Wilder rematch, and every time we're talking about a Wilder fight, and every time they talk about a Wilder fight, it's about a Joshua loss. It's about a Joshua loss. It's about, and then he goes back here, Anthony Joshua and Usyk rematch. I can't go back to the ends, as they say, back to London without the belts. I don't want to go back without winning. I know I can win. The mind's strong. I'm claiming victory now. Hopefully it comes to existence. Okay. I'm claiming victory now, right? Then it's hopefully that this whole combination of words don't go together. If you're confident, this don't even exist. I'm claiming victory now. That's it. I'm claiming victory now. That's just what it is. It's not, oh, I think I'm gonna win. I think I can do it. I might can do it. I think I can do it. I can think I'll do it. What the fuck is this, man? Your mama potty training you? Your mama potty training you, bro? Come on, you 6'6", bro. 6'7", damn near 260. Come on. Well, I think I can do it. I believe I can. Well, I'm whoop his ass. Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully it don't go the wrong way. Even if you tell yourself silently, bro. The human verbiage is a very strong weapon. You can speak shit into existence and out of existence, and in your world and out of your world. So what is it, man? We gonna knock them out 6 rounds? Yeah, you claiming victory? Which one is it? Which one is it? This dude got the confidence of a midget trying to play in the NBA. This dude got the confidence, very, very small confidence, bro. Very small confidence. He trying to look tough at the press conferences. Now look, he trying to look tough and shit. Before all this, it was doing this and taking selfie. When he took a selfie with the dude again, come on, he didn't learn his lesson. All this dude did was spoon Anthony Joshua, bro, the first time. He conned him in. He better call Saud his ass. He conned him in, laughing, taking pictures. And when he came in the ring, he thought he was going to make an agreement. Oh, hell no. Ain't going to be no agreement. These hands on your ass is going to be disagreement. Come on. Him putting the headphones in. I don't see him getting the criticism Wilder got. Then he said something with the headphones in. It's like that's like hitting somebody while they got their back turned and running. When Eddie Hearn was talking about, well, we have trying to hit this guy. How do you think up about the Wilder fight? Especially if AJ loses, still a big fight. Come on. Why are we talking about if AJ lose? They know what time it is. Should have dropped that fucking WBO belt and kept it moving. That's what he should have did. And let Usyk hold the WBO belt. Let Deontay Fury deal with that Joker. Now your ass is knee deep, Don't hurt nobody. What's your predict pain? I got AJ. By ski mask, a gun in the mask, that equal cash. The Zone got a decent undercard too. I'm probably not gonna watch it. Barber, so subscribe. Support my Barber Choice on Instagram too. Same name. Duran will give Tank a run for his money today. Man, bro, nigga would have been, bro. I don't knock Tank. He's good, man. I ain't give a hell if he good. Nigga saying he could beat Roberto Duran. You out your rabbit ass mind. He said nobody beats Tank Cash App. Azuma Nelson would be a problem for these fools today. Shit, you ain't lying. Joshua Clottey gave Nick Spencer Crawford some problems too. Ike Corte, Kassim Uma gave Triple G some good work, man. Today he get Charles that old Kassim get Charles to work at 54, 60. Usyk out here performing concerts, doing magic shows. He about to give AJ hell, man. He better be focused. See, that's don't matter when you're in the heavyweight division, man. One slip. What he tell me, roll boss? No slips, no falls. One slip, one fall. You can't lose focus in this division. You gotta respect everybody's power. And that's one thing we overlooked about Usyk, bro. We didn't really see all that shit that he showed in the AJ fight, but I knew when he was gaining weight, it was gonna be a problem. I knew it. And he said a lot of fighters today don't care about boxing, bro. They only do it for them, and that's it. They fail. They athletes or people that failed at other endeavors in life, and they just doing this because it's lucrative, and that's what it is. You damn right about that. And Anthony Joshua talking about how Mike Tyson was a sent from the gods, and I can't beat Mike Tyson and all that shit. But one thing People don't talk about Mike Tyson. He was a student of the game. You talking about Floyd Mayweather? He was a student of the game. You got all these cheat codes in boxing, bro. You got millions of fighters that came before you. Footage, you Anthony Joshua, footage. You can Mike Tyson was up there upstate New York, Verona or something like that, somewhere he go, and they got all this footage of former boxers, the Kid Chocolates, the Lamadas, the Ray Robinsons, the Jack Johnson. That's what he should be fucking watching. He said jab is the best punch of the game. Henny is the best jab. Shakur is a good one too. I don't know about the best. I don't know about the best. I don't know about the best jab. He got a good jab, but come on. You gotta be an upper echelon to be considered the best. You gotta be fighting some real top opposition. But yeah, he got a great jab, but boxing reporter for some Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, I seen that. I've never seen Jermaine Ortiz fight in my life. Yeah, I ain't see him retire my boy Jamil here. It is what it is. AJ wanted to drop the WBO. Eddie said no, according to AJ. Yeah, I'd have dropped that hoe. I mean, look at him fight Jazor. He probably licking his chops. Shit, getting his damn A1 sauce ready. Worcestershire sauce, whatever they eat in the UK. Shit. He's speaking AJ again. I'm gonna go with AJ. I'm gonna say AJ's magical place is Dubai for some reason. If there's some medical exemptions there, and I'm gonna say the rematch. He the king of rematches. I wonder why he the greatest rematcher. I wonder why did I ever seen freak out be sheep. But yeah, I'm gonna just go on. Hey, I just got a feeling. Michael. AJ not mentally tough enough for me to be the champ. He was champ before this. He was mentally tough before that. You could tell, man. They just said, man, you big as hell. You can't dunk, you can't tackle, you can't kick, you can't, man. Nigga, go play boxing. Go play boxing, bro. Go box. See if your big ass can box. This is through that nigga in there, man. You ever heard how De La Hoya got into boxing? Said he was playing baseball in East LA. Daddy came out there, snatched that nigga off the mound and said, you going to box. That's what they did to AJ. And they can't dribble, can't dance. Don't want him to be Mr. Universe and no shit like that, man. Can't kick a soccer ball. Put him in boxing. Shit. Stevens retired Harrington. He was done. I ain't getting into who retired who. I ain't getting into that center ball salute. Wasn't mentally tough. But people talking about that open workout he did. Bro, I ain't even gonna show it, bro. I don't feel like he was giving maximum effort. That's how I felt about it. And that was my opinion on it. I don't feel like he was giving maximum effort. I just think it was just a warm-up. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to warm it up, Chris. That's what I was born to do. Shout out to Chris Cross, man. Legendary, bro. It's legendary. Legendary rap group. I think it's Chris Kelly passed away, man. Yeah, rest in power to him. Somebody they rap like this now. Somebody. He thinks my bad. I don't play the audio. I wonder why he was the WBA, WIBF champ, and WBO. He really ain't serious, bro. If he this serious, dog, man, bro, go put the house on Usyk. Yeah, he ain't serious, bro. This is like the mid work when you first start boxing, bro. This definitely ain't it. A lot of people think of Hernandez doing the mitts that this will matter. It really don't matter. He's probably somebody he comes. But if Hernandez is coach, he's his coach. They saying Robert Garcia ain't the main coach. This was used for education purposes only. But I mean, I ain't take it serious, dog. Me personally, I ain't take that serious. I just feel like he just probably just woke up and going through the when I got AJ winning, knocking out Usyk in the 7th round. And you getting a new Madden. I said I wasn't. I said I wasn't gonna get it. I really don't have the time to play it, bro. When it come out the 23rd, man. If they had college, I would get college this year. I'm gonna get 2K for the league pass. I'm definitely probably get the new. I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 getting remastered. I definitely get that. That's what I definitely get. I'm not gonna play 2K. I'm probably gonna sell it or give it to somebody. I don't play that shit. That shit trash too. But yeah, I don't know. I might cave at the last minute. I doubt it. I'm probably not, more than likely. So I'm probably not getting it. The 19, yeah, I'm not getting this trash. That's shit. I was watching so many videos how trash it is. I just don't have the time to play no more. So this is how it is, bro. It's trash. But nonetheless, I think AJ wins, split decision, disputed decision. A gun in the mask that equal cash. They said, yellow, don't swing your buddy. I'm worried about me. Shout out to Juicy J. That's my shit. Stay trippy out, Miss Fire. That's the one with bands and that. So I got he said, man, actually tough. Now what the fuck I seen? Trash. I'm like, I don't know. I doubt it, bro. I just don't have the time to play no more. But I got AJ winning by unanimous decision. I mean, split robbery. I think I'll be surprised if Usyk knocked him out. I think Usyk know he needed a knockout because of money with AJ. AJ just walk his ass down. But to think about it, what's hard. It's gonna be hard for AJ to get the knockout. This man already hurt him. When you can establish you hurt the bigger man, and you got the intellect, you got the style, you got everything is on Usyk's side. He hurt him. He the faster fighter. He the quicker fighter. He the tougher fighter. You know what I'm saying? So he got everything, but Anthony Joshua is explosive hands, big power. But like I said before, let's see what Usyk look like at the weigh-in. But mentally, Usyk looked really, really loose, and Anthony Joshua looked really, really tight. But I didn't like his body language in that last fight. I didn't like it. Just me kind of just looking at it. Me just looking at it. I ain't like his body language. I ain't like it, bro. So, I mean, Usyk for the knockout won't be a bad bet. But when Anthony Joshua go over to the Middle East, it's something special. So I'm gonna stick with that. But let's get into Al Haymon and these dudes, bro. Because I ain't gonna be on long. I still ain't watched the season finale of Better Call. So I'm halfway through it, bro. I got some medicine for my shoulder, bro. I was knocked out, man. I thought I was gonna drink some of that Colombian brew at work today, but I didn't. But apparently, this man, the Stephen Espinoza beef, is what's stopping the fight. It's always something, bro. It's always something, man. And apparently, I don't know if this is affecting a potential lineup. I don't know if this is affecting a potential lineup of for fall. So you'll know by the time fall get around. You'll know. Obviously, Wilder fighting on Fox. That's one fight. And what we do know about Wilder fighting on Fox is that PBC front the money and pay Fox for the production. So Fox ain't spending a dime on the Wilder fight. The money coming out of Al Haymon pocket, right? So Wilder and Helenius will not be on Showtime. It's going to be on Fox. So we don't have any known fights in the fall, and obviously if we're counting down the weeks to fall, which is boxing's premier week, we got 1, 2, and the only other card I could think of right now is the Andy Ruiz card before the last Sunday without football. So right now we're gonna count this week. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we about 4 and but I'm gonna call it 5. We about 5 weeks out from the from the fall. So PBC notorious for making fights at the last minute, but we about 5 weeks out. Probably not even a full fight. Last day of summer, September 22nd. Obviously, the weather won't always transition that way, but yep. So that's where they at with it. And right now, it's what Al Haymon did to Spike. It's what got Al Haymon clipped from Spike. It's what got Al Haymon along with Bob Arum. But it's what Al Haymon got clipped from Spike. With Arum, criticism, which was why he got cut from HBO. It's why NBC cut him. It's why, he got Kathy Duva kicked off NBC too. And she had some good cards on NBC too with a young Kovalev and a couple other guys. They rebirthed their boxing program. I mean, where else he was at? Bounce TV, Bounce the Hell On. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, it's just simply he promising a product that he don't plan on delivering. Talked about a con man. Here you go. It says why Al Haymon and Espinoza beefing. It said Haymon has Espinoza in a tough pickle by not giving Showtime the top of the line fights. See what Haymon does and how he burns bridges with Fox, and now Showtime is promising them the big fights and don't deliver. He said, don't they have a contract stating that Al Haymon has to give them the big fights, or are they going off his word, which means nothing. For some reason, Al Haymon can finesse his way to not giving the companies the big major fights that they want, that he's promising them. I think the last big fight Haymon gave Showtime was Thurman Garcia, which was Showtime's biggest rating. So there you go, right then and there. There you go. Now I don't know, man. All I need in this life is sin. So I mean, I was thinking about Porter being on, but that's it. And note he said big fight. And guess what he meant by big fight? Regular TV fight or regular Showtime fight. That's what he meant. A regular fight. And now they mad at Al Haymon because he ain't producing enough. So, I mean, why would Espinoza be mad? It ain't Espinoza money, but guess what? It's Espinoza ass on the line when he go in them meetings. That was on CBS, so he same shit. Yeah, average of 3.74 million and 5.1 overall. So when Espinoza going there for budget, so you got to understand this budget meeting. It's why should we give you this money? See, Viacom didn't get to where they are as a company. They didn't get to where they are as a company by burning money away. You notice, how ESPN came in and made it right for Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So, but why ain't CBS stepping in trying to make it right with Crawford and Spence? So at the end of the day, Al Haymon gonna burn every bridge, and what else bridge can he do? Can it be a PBC channel? But Espinoza going to them meetings, he get his ass chewed out. This ain't matching that. What happened with HBO? AT&T came and bought it. They said, well, this ain't matching that. Get rid of it. Why are we spending money on boxing when we ain't getting no real gain? We losing money. Come on. Why are we spending big money on boxing? We losing money. Come on, it don't make no sense. Get rid of it when AT&T purchased when they purchased HBO. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And this man is burned bridge with damn near every network. CBS is the last straw. Paramount, guess Paramount is what? Viacom. CBS, Viacom. Nickelodeon, Viacom. BET, Viacom. Even though nobody screams with fucking Monopoly. That's all Viacom. When they go to Paramount Plus, Viacom. They burnt the bridge with Bounce TV, for God's sake. And now all of a sudden, Terence Crawford is caught in the middle of it. Now you can say, well, why don't Al Haymon just take the fight to Fox? Well, obviously Fox is done putting up money for PBC too. All the money coming out their pocket, and you paying Fox 10% for distributing. Fox has no risk, has no stake in it. They just a production company, and they already told you they stay in your contract. At least with Showtime, it's still the ability to continue on. I told y'all they contract ran out last year, 2021 with Showtime. It's in the Ring TV magazine. Ring TV article. It ran out It ran out last year. So they probably just on a like when you lease your apartment, it's you like, well, I'm on the cusp of leaving, or I'm not sure I'm gonna leave or stay. Charge you a little bit more for being on a month by month, thing. Same thing with them. Espinoza want Benavidez Charlo. He want to wait for Canelo. Put them both on TV on pay-per-view. How does pay-per-view continue to grow the Showtime brand? Ask yourself that. They can get rid of boxing, and they probably can create 3 new TV shows that's going to bring more subscribers to the app, more subscribers to the network. It's just bad timing to me, and a lot of this shit is a coincidence. The Kinahan thing, they've been doing all they can do to scave off these negotiations, and it's simple as that. You right at the 1 yard line, and now they beef, which doesn't have any correlation or any direct parallels with Crawford Crawford Spence, or whatever you want to say, Spence Crawford, whatever, however y'all want to put it. Now they beefing, and why do you're like, man, why not? Well, obviously the fall schedule about to come out, and what Al trying to offer, they ain't trying to buy. It ain't the Espinoza been buying this bullshit for how long they been over there? For a long time. He's been buying it for a long time. And they probably said, man, Espinoza, man, why this ain't happening? Why we not getting better rate? Why we getting second rate fight? Why everything that's semi-trash going on pay-per-view? And why ain't the great things happening? And Espinoza like, man, they own me. And I was like, well, this is my plan. I'm waiting for Canelo. Fuck what you talking about. Put this bench cry. Espinoza like, hell no more. No more. No more. He did this to every network he been a part of. And it's proofs in the pudding. Proofs in the pudding. What he was cooking up in the kitchen wasn't good. Leo and Abner Mars. I'm like, give a fuck about 220 pounders, 26 pounders beating on each other, bro. And when you're not making the best fights in your own house, come on. When you're not doing what's best in your own house, your own community, bro, you can't go out there and make other fights. And Crawford and Spence got caught in the crosshairs in this shit. That's simply what happened. Nothing more, nothing less. Just bad timing. Bad timing, bro. And can Showtime turn around and say, well, can they turn around and say, well, can they find counter program? Absolutely they can. Absolutely they can find more programming. It's going to take them a while to put shows into production and all that type of stuff. But, in my personal, I hope they drop their ass. Even if it's at the sake of not seeing Crawford Spence, I don't think we're going to see it no way. Hope he drop their ass. I hope they drop their ass like a bad habit. Just like Fox, I hope they drop him. Really do. Really do. Hope you drop the shit out their ass. Real talk. Because he don't plan on being anything good. Not a network starting to see it. Investors mad at him. Networks fired at him. You see a situation where he sells some fighters or something like that. He a manager. How can he sell fighters? He's not a promoter. Can he drop this shit and get out the game altogether? Go back to music? I don't know the legalities of all this type of stuff that's going on, but his legacy is forever tarnished as the man who was an integral part of destroying boxing. You can point to Don King having a golden era legacy. You can say Bob Arum had a golden legacy at one point. They worked together, made fights that, people wanted to see, but when Al Haymon came, all that shit stopped. Floyd Mayweather, he got to have Floyd Mayweather keep fighting. They've been begging to fight Pacquiao to set a company, and the company on the scripts. It's on the cliff, like when Johnny Cage had Gorbo on the cliff. This is where you fall. It's a wrap, and I'm enjoying it. And I hope nobody else come bail them. I don't know who else can bail you out. Fuck, they're gonna be on Lifetime Network fighting. Shit, imagine Floyd Mayweather calling a fight on my bad. What is it called? It's called Lifetime. They got a Hallmark channel. Come on. Come on, man. Viacom. They done pissed off Disney and Viacom. Where else can you go? Come on, man. They on BT Jams too. Where else can you go? The Weather Channel, nigga. Byron Allen, man. We need a favor, man. Let Errol Spence fight, on the Weather Channel commercials and shit, man. What taking the commercials? Imagine that shit, man. Niggas gonna go FXX, nigga. That's what's gonna go on. FXX. Motherfucker gonna be on Revolt TV and shit, man. With Sirocco niggas draws and shit, niggas pants and all that shit. Ciroc tattoos. I'm a bad boy. Make this money. Take this money. Ain't no way they can take this from me. Whoa. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Where else they gonna go? There's no one hide, baby. There's nowhere to run. Where else they gonna go, bro? I hope these niggas just, man, Al Haymon just tap out. Hope he do. But it's hard to believe you built this type of empire and the only request is to make the best fights available. It's like pulling the rest of them fucking hair on the side of his fucking head out. He ain't got enough days to keep a fox going down the drain. He ain't got enough days to keep these spoiled brats fucking happy. Espinoza getting chewed out by CBS, by Showtime, or Viacom. He probably about to lose his fucking job, but you know what? He'd be all right. He got a career. He got a degree. Is there a deadline for Spence mandatories? No. The shout out to Starks. The promoters own the sanctioning belt bodies. The promoters own the sanctioning belt bodies. Yup. So that's the reason why it ain't nothing been called. The promoters own it. The promoters own it. The promoters own it. Yup. The promoters own the sanctioning belt bodies. Come on. And then you talking about they go on the USA Network. Well, NBC own that. Yep, NBC own that. So yep, they can't go there neither because they already burnt that bridge. They burnt that bridge. CBS own that. Yep, CBS own that. Yeah, I seen playing the real. He said Usyk ball. Okay, read that one. Kofi Universe salute. Subscribe to Kofi Use for the greatest and greatest hip hop news. Salute to everyone in the chat. Smash the like button and click the link tree and sub to all social media platforms. Salute. Haymon is a mark. Red AJ getting 72. It's like he getting 105 for real though. Like 103, 105 million. Usyk getting like 60, 65. Smash the like button for your boy. Appreciate that. Subscribe. They fight on Fox anyway, especially if Fox is willing to put the money up. Fox not putting no money up regardless. They're not putting no money up for no cards. Everything coming out of Al Haymon pocket, and they paying Fox for the production now. So ain't no. If it was that simple, he could just leverage. But why would you take the fight to Fox, knowing the relationship with Fox is ending, and the relationship can continue on Showtime? You start just giving them a couple good fights. That's all it give. Out of the whole year, give them 4 major fights that go on regular TV. How fucking hard is that? Give them 4 major fights that go on regular TV. Give them give them Wilder Helenius on regular TV. Well, you can't even categorize that shit. Hold on. Give them Wilder Andy Ruiz on regular TV. All right. Give them Jamal Charlo Demetrius Andrade. Right. Since he worked with Saltier Promotions, whatever it's called. Give him Gervonta Davis. Because they losing money on that nigga anyway. Give him Gervonta Davis. Jesus Christ. I can't think of nobody for Gervonta. Shit, Gervonta versus Montana Love. That'll be good enough at 140. They sparred. And shit, man. I don't know. I'm just going off the top of my head on their roster. I'm going off the top of their head. And probably Jamil Charlo. Probably, I don't know, Jamil Charlo versus Crawford then. Shit. Then Crawford and Spence ain't gonna fight. Nobody mentioned Gary Russell at one top 140. He almost there. I don't think he's just ready yet. He ain't ready just yet. PBC might move the APP, move the app to an app. I mean, shit. It is what it is. They might as well get your own network then. Then all that shit you talking about, nobody seeing you on the app. Come on. What to Montana Lil, 140 pound Eddie Hearn, but his name hasn't been in the mix. Or yeah, he just fought. He just fought not too long ago. I heard it was a tough fight. Hit the like button, CJB Cooking, appreciate it. Al Marino said, if we being real, Haymon effed up box when they tried to steal Golden Boy from Oscar, that's when the boxers started going downhill. I don't know. You probably be right. What's funny? Bob Arum used to crap on UFC, but guess what? Being shown on ABC main events now, and guess what's on only on ESPN? You guessed it. Tables turn. Yep. Politics and killing the boxing game. So they can find $150 million for Joshua Okay, well that's the Saudis paying for that shit over there. That's the Saudis. Shit, man. Eddie Hearn gave up all the rights to that fight to them. That's different. Anthony Joshua is a household name. You know, when the zone started, it was always Hearn don't got the money. But shit, he sure knows when to press the Saudis. Man, holla, man. He built a relationship with the zone, opening in different markets. He building relationships. He's the only innovative promoter because he's the youngest. And now Crawford and Spence got caught in the middle of this shit. It's sad. You know, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck no more. If Al Haymon going out of business, that's better than a Crawford Spence Super Fight. That's better. That's better. It sure is. That's better. That is better. You know, but they beefing because Espinoza getting held accountable. You know, it's basically like stealing money from your job. Come on, that's basically like stealing money for your job. Come on, it's basically like stealing money from your job. They're running a scam on your job, and they find you trying to slip them a Mickey. It's no different. It's no different. And that's what Al Haymon doing. Burning bridges, burning relationship with networks. And I guess he think when he at the end of the cliff, he just gonna say, you know what, bro? I'll do what you asked me to do. Let's make all these big fights. It's crazy. And that's where they at with it. And that's where he at with it. I don't know if that time has come for him to say, well, let's make them big fights. Maybe say I'm an old stubborn man. I ain't making them big fights. Eat a dick. Maybe he say that. I'll go somewhere else. Well, I don't know where you're gonna go. Because it was lucrative to start your own boxing channel. Y'all should have been did that. You done burnt the bridge with every damn company. TBS probably owned by Viacom too or somebody. So come on. Is a step on the right. I mean, hockey didn't field the programming at TNT. People gonna rather watch. Everybody love Raymond reruns than watch this shit. And not Espinoza being held accountable. And they probably like, oh, y'all probably running this game on us together. Come on. He said somebody get the step aside money when Spence and Bud versus Bud happened. He said Al been running the game for years. Don't worry, we'll make the big fights and keep kicking the can down the road. It really is no different than women leading on Sims promising him some kitty. And that's true. That's cool, true. And ESPN was quick. Was pretty quick. ESPN was smart enough to get out of there. NBC was smart enough to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then when your ratings ain't doing better than your TV shows, you spending more money on these fights than the TV shows. You gotta go. He got not one star to show for it. He don't believe in putting Mayweather in there and passing the torch with Mayweather. He don't believe that. What do we believe? He don't believe in passing the torch. He don't believe in making the biggest fights accessible. Everything going on pay-per-view. That should have been the biggest sign. With Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz went on pay-per-view, that should have been the biggest thing. Come on. So it's at the point where it's time to make that shit happen. And I'm guaranteed they looking at the schedule that he got lined up for the fall, and they like, oh no, you gonna deliver right now, homeboy. And that's what it's boiling down to. And this shit got caught in the shit storm. They're like, nah, homeboy, you gonna deliver right now. That's what they saying. You gonna deliver right now, homeboy. You gonna deliver right now. You know, and that's what it boiled down to. I got any questions I answer, but either we gonna get some good fights or we not gonna get no good fights, and that's what it is what it is. Come on. Good fights or no good fights. Trying to figure out I left off at. I said it years ago, Floyd never passed the torch, and he never gonna pass the torch, and that hurt this company because they don't know how to build fighters from the ground up. And the best way to build it up, best way for him to be built up was De La Hoya passing the torch. I think Joshua getting knocked out. He has to fight aggressive, and Usyk is going to be dangerous in exchanges. It's chances you got to take. Chances make champions, but you might be right. Corey Palmer, salute. They can run me all the way back over to the comments. So if I missed you, I ain't mean to miss you. And Al Haymon just been finessing that. We're basically running off on the plug. And now conveniently, we got to continue to wait and wait and wait. They probably saying, well, we gonna hold the schedule. We're gonna hold the schedule until you get it right. We're gonna hold off on this fight till you get it right. And people think, well, ain't Terence Crawford and Errol Spence enough to deliver? At the end of the day, how does them fighting on pay-per-view grow the Showtime brand? How does it grow the Showtime brand? Come on, how does it grow the Showtime brand? It really don't. They need something on regular TV. You don't notice, you see the amount of pay-per-views go up on PBC, right? Then you see the amount of pay-per-views go up, and you see the amount of the fights go down. It's crazy. It's real crazy, man. And Crawford just got some bad timing. Got some real bad timing. Some real bad timing. But that's what's going on. Al Haymon. Showtime is tired of Al Haymon not delivering big fights where they can grow their platform, where they can grow in subscriber base. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And there you have it. Then they looking at the TV ratings, they looking at all the different numbers, and it's not making sense. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. But it is what it is, man. I want to spit up real quick, man. I got no questions. I'm going to do the final call. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. It's the first link description. Also pinned the live track. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Apple, the whole nine. Listen to this tomorrow morning. Be up 7:30, 8ish tomorrow. Appreciate the love, support, but y'all ain't got no other questions. I'm gonna slide out of here, but that's pretty much it, dude. And it's just a bad timing, that bad place. I think it's a bad timing, bad place for Terence Crawford. So I don't think it's no plan, but I think they withholding that fight until they make the proper. This is my opinion, my assumption, till they get the proper schedule adjustments. I think the proper schedule adjustments. So you have to deliver something. If you notice, you listen to these PBC fighters, Keith Thurman, Benavidez. If you listen, they crying out for help. Well, I want to be active this year. I want to do this year. I want to be active. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. And I'm gonna check the YouTube. I mean, that's pretty much it, dude. So thumbs up the video on the way out. Peace.